Thank you very much for stopping by XJW Jake Bruggeman channel. Today I'm going to go over Amos chapter 5 verse 11, and I want to examine it with the complexities, and I really want to help you to appreciate that it could be talking about the governing body here. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. This is just an opinion. Again, I don't want to sound presumptuous like the governing body sometimes, or they, like I say, they are presumptuous, and I try not to be. Look, again, it's food for thought. Don't have to take it on face value. But I'll read verse 11. It says, "Because you demanded farm rent from the poor, and you take his grain as tribute." Yes. Isn't it interesting that the governing body and the organization Jehovah's Witnesses take rent or take donations from individuals that are not, the governing body is in luxury compared to JWs. They teach them not to get a higher education. Now it's okay, of course, just so it's going to help them out in the long run when someone has a higher education, so they can get more money from them. And this is what the organization does. They demand donations, and they really do. It's been that way the last few years, more and more. And obviously, remember Stephen Lett, how he was able to, he said, "We're not going to be like other churches," and then he goes immediately contradicts himself and says, "Okay, here is you need more money. We need more money," and he asked for donations, and they continue to do that to this day. And I think that was actually about 10 years ago, maybe a little longer. Who knows? It says, and also I'll keep on reading, "You will not keep dwelling in the houses of hewn stone that you have built, nor drink the wine from the choice vineyards that you have planted." So the governing body has built this organization, not the governing body, but I guess the governing body and the JW leadership, the Watchtower track, Bible track and society and corporate structure or whatever. They've built these, and it's God's warning to them to say, "Hey, look, you built these, but I can take it away." And like I say, it also says, "Nor drink the wine from the choice vineyards that you have planted." See, the governing body has planted this, but this can be applied to them. Again, this can be applied to a lot of religions, and it can be applied to, definitely applied to the governing body, because they demand farm rent, they demand money and donations from basically the JWs that are poor. I mean, compared to them, and they take it, and then they like to take their own, and they contribute to themselves and say, "Hey, look, this organization's going because of the governing body," and that's and it's really sad, because the individuals that are JWs are being controlled by fear, and they're not being controlled by true love for the Almighty. If there is an Almighty, He is not giving pure worship, because again, it's all coercion from the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses. The JW.org is, again, it's just really quite sad how they do things. So anyway, thank you very much for stopping by XJW Jake Bruggeman channel.